What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and we are going live here at 6 o'clock, just like we had planned. ICP is doing amazing still, even though crypto is still sitting at those, $40,000 levels. We're going to go over a little bit of Bitcoin, but mainly this is all going to be about ICP. We're just going to talk about Bitcoin as it relates to what ICP is doing right now. We do a segment on our show now called the Twice Weekly ICP News, and that's what this is going to be about on this segment. So we'll have those on Monday nights and on Friday nights. So we're going to talk about the news that happened over the weekend with ICP, and then we're going to talk about the upcoming news. And I'm going to give you a price prediction because I actually still think with my prediction on Bitcoin, I think that ICP is going to still go up. And until it does, it's still going to hold its own until then as well. So even at these low prices, when Bitcoin has a recovery, imagine what ICP is going to do, especially what it's done right now compared to what it's really going to do. Now, I wonder if there's a way that I can promote a live stream while I'm doing it. Like if there's a way to advertise, a live stream while you're on air. I'd love to know that. But shout out to our sponsors, Dfinity, ICP. They are awesome. I was still buying this token even before they became our sponsors, and it is just of certain videos like this one. It's dedicated to ICP. I did say we're going to talk about Bitcoin a little bit, but that just correlates to what the market is doing. So this is going to be our weekly update, ICP. So shout out to them. Go ahead and follow us over there on Facebook and Reddit. And then you want to join the groups over there as well. And we do have our Dfinity and our ICP groups. And we're making a lot of money with ICP. So you guys are going to want to join those groups and join us for making money over there. So let's get right into the video now and check out these price actions that we have going on. But first, I want to touch on my point on Bitcoin that I was talking about earlier today, and that I'm going to keep talking about until it happens, which is I think we're in the same kind of a situation as we were over here. Is it going to last 3 months though? So if you see this one started around May 20th, and then ended July 20th, May, June, July. So 3 months. And this one started December 4th. And so we're barely a month and a week into it. So we would be probably right around, so May, June. Yeah, we would have been right around, look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. Now this is kind of eerie if you think about this. I know this is an ICP video, but we have to talk about this because look, if you see where this is right here, it was about a month after, right? A little more than a month after. Well, look what happened now. Right a little bit more than a month after, we have the same exact kind of a dip. So it's following it exactly to the T. If that's the case, then we could have another month of sideways before up. And if that's the case for internet computer price, that is amazing, especially if what it's doing right now keeps going on. Imagine, this keeps going up to like, or at least even holds this level. It doesn't even have to go up right now. If it can at least hold from here to 40, and then Bitcoin does decide, to make its way back up after it scares us one more time, I bet, and then heads up, if it follows the last one. And then if this can hold its own for that whole price area, then it, we'll see at least $100 ICP when Bitcoin blasts off after that. So that's what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction on that. Now let's go look at ICP, and is there any technicals that will actually back up, what I'm saying, that it could, hold its own even with that situation playing out the way that I think with Bitcoin. So how long can it go sideways? And is that, sideways action going to lose interest, or is that actually going to be an accumulation period for a lot of very smart individuals? And that's what I think is happening right now. All this accumulation. Yeah, they're selling too. They're buying and selling, probably making money on the way up. People buy, or they're leveraging it. That could be a big thing. I don't know where you would do that, but I'm sure people do it. It's not something I advocate or would advocate for. But going up here, we have a very sharp uptrend right here. You can make money in ICP without leverage trading. That's a cool thing, like a lot of money. Even by staking, you can earn a lot of money with staking. That's why I'm doing it. That's why all my ICP that I own personally is in staking right now, all of it. Not all of it's earning rewards right now, but all of it's locked up. As we see here, we do have a rising wedge, and it's coming to a head right here. It'll basically have to break either way. If it just goes sideways, it will break out to the downside. So we'd actually have to have a confirmed breakout of this, which is actually at a resistance level that goes to the past. Let's actually get some indicators in here as well, because I want to really look at this in depth tonight. And let's get the EMA too. I'd actually really like to just have 3 EMAs for right now. Let's just do the EMAs. I just want to find out where our resistances are and our support levels. So we're going to use those. And then we'll put this one as a 50. Okay. So there is a lot of good news here. So the 9 is at 32. Let's get rid of these things because we already know there's a rising wedge right there. All right, we are well above all of these 3 exponential moving averages, which, as you can see, the last time we touched down here as support, and we're actually even above that now. So the bears are not in control right now. As you can see right here, there was a bit of power struggle here, and it looks like the bulls won, and the bulls are sitting comfortably up here. That's what this looks like to me, just the way it's sitting right here, how it did test this. And then it was like they fought it out, they battled it out, and then the bulls won. That's what that looks like to me. So let's go out a little bit further, because I do want to see. These are more important to me right now is the longer term. Ooh, okay. The EMA 100 is going to be a bit of a resistance level to us for sure. So let's check this 200 out. Ooh, yeah. So these are going to be our next levels, guys. And yeah, this is abnormal levels. That when I say dream level prices, it is because when we're so far below these 100 and 200 day, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason why I say things, guys. I don't just, make things up for the fun of it. No, I know you don't think that. I'm just kidding. But look at this at $54. So when I see something at over half of what the 200-day moving average is, actually when we were at 20, let's go back and look. Okay, this is the day, so we don't have to go back that far. Well, this is when we're at $20 right here. Okay, and let's look where this exponential moving average was at $58 at the time, or the 200-day moving average. Yeah, the 200-day right here. Yep, right here. So at $58, and we were down at 20 bucks. Yeah, that is better. That's a dream level price to me. When we are that far below the 200, and that's bedrock, and then we're that far below the 100. And at the time, we were actually even below 9. We were basically below everything at that time. And there's really nowhere to go but up from there. I mean, I'm sure there are cases in the past where it has gone down after that, but I haven't seen any. It looked like bedrock to me, and that price being as far away from that. And look where we are still, guys. So if you were wondering if there's still meat on the bone, just look at the 200-day, the 100-day. Or if you already bought in at these prices and you're worried about it, guys, look at this, okay? This is going to be our next resistance level, as you see. But that's a good scenario where we're at coming up out of this, and these are still really good purchase prices. That's why I say anything under 30, man, that's beautiful price. I mean, I judge things in two areas. I don't know that's the correct terms, and I know it's not. Beautiful prices and dream level prices, and then okay prices. That's my my grading scale for purchase prices. Like, okay, that's an okay price, and then man, that's a beautiful price, and then man, that's a dream level price. And when you see dream level prices, you snatch them up. Like, normally I would say the graph is that. Well, we won't talk about that right now, but the graph, man, I don't know if I'd continue to buy it because every time I do, it keeps going down. So anyway. I just can't believe what internet computer. It makes me wish I would have put all my money into this instead of other ones, but that's okay. I still like other projects. I always we always get like that when a certain project does good. You're like, man, I wish I would have just put all of it in there, but I knew this project was going to do good. Like, I just knew the future was bright for it. So it's a longer term investment from the beginning when I bought it. So yeah. I don't mind having to sit for the long haul, and I can't wait to see where we're at in the next 200 days. So this is a 200-day EMA. Imagine where we're going to be at in the next 200 days with, the price. We could 200 days. I'm saying we're $70. Unless we do go into a full-on bear market, which I mean, we do have to go into a bear market. It's not going to be for 3 or 4 years this time. It's going to be probably for about, even if it happens, it'll be for like a year or a year and a half, if that. And then that's the accumulation time. So if we do go into a bear market, yay. If we don't, actually even a bigger yay, because who needs to, go through years of that before making money? But the 200-day moving average, wow, why is it only sitting right here? There's certain things I don't really know, especially with newer crypto, why this line is only right here. I think that's probably the only time since its existence that it can be relevant, probably. Yeah, because the 100-day starts here. So this must be like 200 days after it started. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, I guess I figured it out. I thought it was going to be complicated, but nope. So yeah, we have actually a lot of good potential going on here. So when Bitcoin goes sideways for this next month or so, or blasts off, either scenario, Internet Computer is looking beautiful in any scenario. So that's why I'm glad to be a holder. That's a lot of volume. If you guys look how much volume is going through here, we still have over 1 billion. Look at that, 1 billion in the last 24 hours. So it's basically stayed the same, even at these prices up here, because honestly, we are lower than we are normal. So the chances of us actually getting a steady shelf at 44 again is pretty high if Bitcoin goes back up, for sure. But even if Bitcoin goes sideways, we might actually hit this shelf, and it could be resistance to us depending on when we run into these averages over here. So I can see this actually, I wouldn't consider this being as big of one, but back here, this level is going to be a little bit harder to get above, I think. And that's when we're going to run into probably the 200-day moving average once we get above to about this level or so. Because as you see, it was resistance back here, and then this level, it shouldn't be as long to get over it, I don't think. So I don't know, within 200 days, I think we'll break above where we topped off right here before. So we could have a new average of sitting up here at like 60, these previous levels over here, 60, $70. You just have to go back and look and be like, okay, look at the first blast off period that we had after the major pump. Okay, that did okay. And we haven't even really had a major blast off period since then. It's all just been consolidation, accumulation. Look at all the accumulation. Yes, some weak hands have been selling, but that's with any crypto, right? And then you have newly minted ICP that's going on from the neurons. If you look, our ICP videos have been doing amazing lately. And you guys really need to check those out, guys, because they I think we got like 11,000. That's what I didn't show you this morning that I wanted to show you. I looked at it because I thought it might be my daughter, but it wasn't. It was someone else. So if you look here, don't let me forget to switch it over. Boom. The channel's doing awesome, guys. So let's try to get more than 4 people on here and get the crew over here so that we can, you know, keep those views going. A lot of the ICP videos, check them out. ICP, all of them are ICP videos that are doing good because ICP is doing amazing right now, guys. And plus we're advertising them, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see. It just did awesome though. I mean, if I had a lot of money, I could have put a lot of money into this. Like it did way better than I thought. You know, the other ad that I did before blasted off, but it had its limit. I could have let this one kept going for like it didn't even get started right now. I could have just let it kept going to like $10,000 or something. It would have been like 1 million views though. I'm not going to do all that, but yeah, it did pretty well. But that's because internet computer is amazing. And that's what I'm trying to showcase here to you guys. And I wish the live audience, you know, would get over here. I wonder where everybody went. Because if we get 25 people on here at once, guys, then I'm going to be giving away some crypto. If we get 25 on the live stream right now, guys, we will give away $5 to the best question. Hey, what up, Jorge? And King Love is here. Your mom is here. Weeping Angel. Hey, I didn't see her. Where is she? Oh, there she is. But yeah, we got to get more people on here, guys. I know there was more than 3 of you on here right now, but yeah, I don't know. Can you guys share on your social medias as well? That's what I really need you guys to do. And what I would be willing to pay people to do is join groups, Reddit groups. If you join Facebook groups about cryptocurrency and then share my videos in there, I will give you some only my ICP videos though. So if you share some of my ICP videos like this live stream in a Facebook group or Reddit groups, I'll give you guys like, it depends on what the quality of the group is. If it's like a 10,000 group, you know, group, and they let you post my post in there, then I'll, you know, compensate you fairly for that, especially, you know, if it gets action. So what I need you to do is go and join as many cryptocurrency groups as you can that are creator friendly, which means you can post links of creators like YouTube videos, not like referral links, but any crypto group on Reddit and or Facebook, which is going to be, you're going to have a regular account, so you can't just create it and do it. So you actually are going to have to use a real account. But if you do that, I will be willing to pay you. So you'll have to use your real account and you'll have to just go over there and share to any groups. And I think I can give you like, you know, $10 a week or something to do that kind of thing, or more, depending on the quality of groups. Like, you know, I will figure out something, but only for the ICP videos, so we can get more people over here. And then let me know. 13 likes and 4 what? That's awesome. Like, we're not gonna, yeah, we're happy with that. I'm just letting you guys know that we are willing to. Ooh, EH and Fishing's here. Hey, we are willing to definitely compensate people and give rewards. And I did put in the chat, which I need to right now, if we get 25 concurrent viewers on right now, which means if you stay on here and don't leave till the end and 20 more people come on, I will give the best question. You have to ask a question or say something about crypto. I will give you $5. And then if we have 30, I'll give $10 to 2 people. So, and then so on and so forth. So this is just a way that we can reward you guys and then have fun and grow the channel at the same time. So it's pretty fun. So this is just a way that we. 25 concurrent viewers. I mean, all you have to do basically is watch the video, throw something in the chat, and then hope, you get your name picked, guys. If you come up with something clever and then you don't leave the whole video, the chances of you winning are probably going to be 1 in 25. So that's a pretty good chance of winning. And we have a Twitter contest going on right now for an ICP giveaway too. So for an ICP video. So that's pretty cool. We got stuff going on all over the place, and we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff, but we're also going to be building the channel and a website and a lot of other cool stuff that will give us structure and like a layer, instead of just like surface, oh, we're just giving away money. No, we'll give you news. We'll give you up-to-date stuff with crypto and all of that. So the best comment about crypto. I mean, I could probably go get 25 people that I know in real life to come here and participate in this contest, but I don't know if YouTube would let me do that. You know what I mean? Get 25 real people and be like, hey, boom, we're giving away $5 to the best comment. 25 people would write a comment down. I guarantee it. So we just need to get 25 people here. YouTube, come on, man. YouTube, give me 25 people right now. YouTube, come on. All you got to do is give me 25 people, and then I'll keep them on here, and I'll give away $5. They'll all start. Hey, Cody. See, we are getting a lot of different people on here, guys. We have E&H. I think we do have more. I think maybe YouTube has blocked some of my real subscribers. That might be an issue, but we'll get there. We've done it before. We can do it again, guys, so don't give up. I'm not. Let me just get this out here. 25 concurrent viewers for the best comment about crypto, and another $5 for 30. And then if we get to 40, then we'll give another $5. And then if we get to 50, we'll give another $5 in ICP. And then that will be the cap unless we get 100, then we'll do another probably $10 if we get to 100. But they can't be like, I'll know if they're bots. So they have to all be real people, and I will be checking and making people write comments. There will have to be like 25 comments, or at least 10 or so, so. There it is. There's that. And so let's pin this up there. Okay, it won't let me do it there, but I probably can do it here. Pin message. There we go. Yeah, no, a lot of my followers might be working. Justin might even still be working right now. And then my followers overseas, we need to get those guys to come back. That's the problem. Most of those guys, I don't even know if they know about the contest. The older, the first people that were my inner council, and a lot of those other my Indian homies, yeah, those guys. So, but look at Bitcoin. It's already starting to go back up, guys. I don't know. We're above 42. We're not out of the danger zone yet. Not even close. But I think my scenario is going to play out, and it might even actually be a sooner one. Bitcoin might go back up sooner, which will really skyrocket the price. And then if you bought anywhere under, $40, you're a genius when it comes to internet computer price, because this there's a reason all this volume's going in right now. There's a reason, that people were buying. A lot of people were skeptical about it, and there's been a lot of stigmata, but I'm here to show you the proof that this is a boss, and that you're basically shooting yourself in the foot if you don't invest, or I mean, at least look at this. I'm not, at least give it a shot, like take a glance its direction and see what's happening. But for right now, it's risky to buy any crypto because the market is so unstable, but risk equals reward in my opinion. And especially for the long haul, these are still great prices. So yeah, we can't say that. I was trying to see if there was an ascending triangle right there. But no, there isn't. So let's get some different chart here. Let's go to the 4-hour now. I think we could really benefit from some different charts. Heck, I might even think of buying one of these subscriptions to one of these, like TradeView or one of those, just get a better setup. Okay, if we have the EMA 100 and 200 on the 4-hour, look, we're above it. We're above basically all of them. We're above the EMA 9, and we are above, way above the EMA 200 and the EMA 100 at 30 bucks. I don't know how that's possible, but I guess it is. Oh, because there's been more than. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate about that. But for some reason, there it is. I'm not going to argue with the chart. So look at all that volume. I mean, when did we last have real volume like that? Have you ever seen this much volume go into? Yeah, there really hasn't been. If you really go back and look, there hasn't been as much volume as been. Look at all that lately. So that's because we're at dream level prices, or we're at, they're still okay prices. Anything under 40, is okay. Anything under 30 is freaking awesome, and then anything under 24, like I was telling you, is dream level prices. Now, I do want to look at this right here. And now we're finally, guys, it's happened. We finally are starting getting good news about the internet computer, guys. This is really, really awesome because I have looked through the news every single day because I'm kind of a geek like that. And I love making videos with the best news for you guys. And I don't just go like troll other people's channels. Like I actually legit do my own research. And I look for whatever's out there. And this is finally, yes, this is good news and hope for us out there, guys, because there's the first good news article by a major publication that is positive about internet computer. And I know I was kind of exaggerating that a lot on purpose. But yeah, this needs to happen more because they're basically robbing you from your chance to benefit from this by only telling you bad things about it. When the media is just badgering you with nothing but bad news about something, that's the time you should probably buy it, right? They're saying, oh, it's just going to keep going down and down and down and down. And then it hits bedrock and, an analyst tells you, but then you don't listen to them because the news has conditioned you to say, well, no, it's going to keep going down and down and down. And then the news changes its mind. The crypto didn't change. ICP didn't change anything. The news changed its mind about ICP because of what ICP was doing, right? So that's a big point that I want to get across, that finally the news has swayed to the favor of ICP on a mainstream level, which finally it caught up is what I'm saying. It should have already been there, and now it had no choice because it has done so well. When it's one of those things you're like, man, I don't like that person, but man, I gotta give them their props. That's basically how the mainstream media has admitted defeat when it's come to bashing internet computer. And I've noticed it's been a thing out there that a lot of journalists like to do. And now they have no choice but to report positively. As you see, rise by 20% in 24 hours. What other crypto is doing that right now? Not a whole lot of them that I can think of right off top. I know ACH did pretty good. But this one has been holding strong for a while. And yeah, ICP token has grown by around 20% in the last 24 hours. With this has also come a rise in market cap, as it is now around 6.8 billion in market cap, pushing it into the top 30 crypto assets by market cap. Check that out. Top 30 by market cap. That is huge. This is the 30th one of the 30th biggest cryptos in the world by market cap. That means $6.8 billion is in top 30. Anything in the top 30 is above 6.8 billion. So Internet Computer Protocol value rises by 20% in 24 hours. Like we said, the digital asset ICP is the native token of the Internet Computer blockchain. This public network provides smart contracts with limitless power that enable them to operate at web speed and scale while reducing computing costs. Okay, well, I just wanted to tell you that real quick, but I want to go back and do my analysis now of the 4 hour, and then we're going to look at 1 hour on this and really do a deep dive analysis, see where we've been on the week, and really give you guys a higher level overview and price evaluation, because I haven't really done that for this yet, and I want to really get a good look. Let's see. I was almost seeing an inverse head and shoulders here. That's why I stopped like that. I'm like, wait, is that what I think it might not? No. Oh, never mind. I mean, I don't really think, I mean, you can draw it out, right? But I don't think it is one. Yeah, no, the head, that's just not, yeah, never mind. Wishful thinking, but ooh, what do we have here? We definitely have a horizontal resistance right there. And then a definite, ooh, guys, is that a weird looking ascending triangle? What kind of ascending triangle is that? I've never seen an ascending triangle quite like that. I'm stumbling over my words. I need something to drink. Sorry about that. I was getting all tongue twisted. But let's do this deep dive now. All right. So this ascending triangle is good news. I love these. It's one of my favorite continuation patterns, and it used to be the bread and butter of my channel when I first started doing technical analysis. And basically, I still don't have 100% knowledge on this, but I have a pretty good, understanding of how to read the charts. Now, you could look at this maybe as a double top as well. So I would be, careful in looking at that. And when I saw this drop, I thought that could possibly be a double top over here, like this one, and then maybe this one. But it looks more like an ascending triangle. It's kind of a weird looking one, but, it has a horizontal resistance line and then an upward trending support line. And then they meet right here. And so if we break to the upside, this is a continuation pattern. It means we'll keep going up. If we break to the downside or even go sideways and don't break up, it could lead to further pullbacks. But with these nice support levels, even if we do pull back, the farthest we'll probably go is there, with the support at $30, this real big support that we have there. So even below where we're at right now, we have this EMA 9. So even before we break down to that, we still have that as support right here that's going to go even into the future. So I think we're looking pretty good. If we take all of that into consideration, I think it's looking okay. And then we're going to go and even look deeper into this. Let's do the 1 hour. Or wait, the 1 hour. Let's do, I guess we could do the 1 hour. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, the 1 hour, the 1 hour. Ooh, Dash is going up. Bitcoin's going back up, guys. It's 42.2 right now. Wait, what is ICP doing? Is it just staying here? No, it is rising. Why isn't this moving? Okay, I'm gonna watch this right here, guys. If you want to see the price move, it's gonna be right here. See, 36, and we were rising too. Because at the beginning we we're at 35.99. Now we're at 36.73. So there's definite resistance right here. See that? See, I told you there was resistance, and this is right where we stopped too. So if we can break above this resistance, like if Bitcoin keeps going up, but it looks like Bitcoin hit resistance as well, then we're going to probably go up into the $40 range, I think. I think we're going to hit at least $40, guys, if we can break out of this ascending triangle. But as you see, we have already hit resistance here. Let's go back to the 4 hour. You can see we're still green, but we hit it and we're heading back down. So we might head for it again, but we'll have to watch and see. Even on the 1 hour, we're looking good on all of the moving averages, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. We are looking sweet on all the moving averages, except I would say the 100 and the 200 right here, you know. So, but we can overcome those. We already overcame the biggest ones, guys. Look at what we overcame. So to know where you're going, you've heard this before, right? You got to know where you've been. To know where you're going, you got to know where you've been. And that's perfect saying for crypto. And I love it because it sums it up in a weird, stupid way. But look at what we had to overcome. So down here, we had a lot to overcome at these low levels. This is when I was like basically shouting at everybody to buy it. You know, I did say for a while to just don't do anything, just watch. But there was a point down there that I was like, man, if you don't buy anything under $24, guys, you might never see these prices again. Seriously. And then it went up, and then it did go down again. But anyways, we had to overcome all of these at one point. We got right here, see the resistance, and we didn't overcome it, so we broke down. And then we had another chance at it, and actually we broke down even under the 9 again. You see that? Because we got rejected by the 21, and then it broke down under the 9 too. So on the way back up, we had to break up the 9. Then we had to break over the 21. Then we kept going, and we broke up over the 50. And then we went up and probably touched the 100 right here. Let me not speculate and actually look at that now. But it's pretty cool to see what we overcame and what happens when you reset and you try again. Yeah, so basically we came right up and touched that 100. We kissed it. We didn't quite get there, but you know, that's pretty close to that area. And sometimes a resistance area carries, you know, a little weight with it. And that to me is almost exactly what resistance it hit. So next time we go down, we reset. We could break it. We didn't do it this time. Remember, sometimes it takes twice. Didn't make it this time. Reset. Bam. Didn't make it this time. Reset. Bam. And then we can break through this one. And then we'll have to do the same thing to break through the 200 as well. And then we have to close above it. Not only break above this, but look how we closed above this right here. And then we've stayed above it. We did break below there and then made it back above there, closed above it, closed above it. And now it is support, it looks like, because it touched down here. And then the bears and the bulls won, but we still have resistance there. So it's pretty cool looking. And this is on the daily. So things are pretty good except for this. This is the one thing that it's not necessarily a bad thing. Ooh, that's like a rising channel right there. But, or a rising wedge, like I had been saying earlier. Let's just stick with that since that's what I was saying earlier. Rising wedge right here. And it is definitely a bearish scenario because these normally break to the downside. There is a lot of movement from top to bottom, oscillation from top to bottom. So this is definitely an ascending wedge. And I hope it breaks to the top. But as you see, unless we can break above this moving average right here, this 100 daily moving average, that is going to be some of the resistance that we face as we go up, and these are going to intersect. This resistance and this resistance are going to intersect at a point in the future, like right around here. So by the time we get over to here, we're going to be running into that. And if we can't break it, we'll go back to the bottom and reset and try to break it again. And that might be what's happening. So let's keep an eye on that. It looks good on the daily. It looks really good on the 4-hour chart. Like I was saying, I see that ascending triangle on the 4-hour that we don't have on there now. But I'll show you one more time just so you can see it. If you are just tuning in, I feel like I'm on the Price is Right if you're just tuning in. But yeah, here we go. But oh, whoa, I don't know how that happened. But it's like an ascending triangle right there, and that's bullish, you know. We do have some resistance, but we will. And we've been on here for 41 minutes, so now it's time to look at our chat and see how you guys are doing, and possibly do a giveaway if we have enough people here. Oh man, I should have said that when more people were on here, but we do still have 6, so we could still get 25 people, guys. If we get 25 people, the best question or comment gets $5 in ICP. If we get 30, then 2 of the best questions get $5 in ICP, but we have to have them all on here at one time. That's a good amount of likes, though. Thank you, guys. If you haven't, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I am taking questions right now. So if you have a question you want the front of the line, you can use the super chat, which means you go to the front of the line. I will answer your question immediately, but we're going to be trying to keep the topic on ICP tonight. So I'd like any ICP related questions about staking, about the price, or just any questions that you might have wondered about internet computer price that I can answer for you right now. And so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Looking at the chat now. Hey, Weepin' One and Jorge, King Love, good to see you all. It's always good to see your mom. And I'm not talking to any of you. That's actually a name of someone on here. I'm not saying I'm seeing your mom, but there's an actual person's name, your mom, I guess. Weepin' Angel, you guys are my backbone. So thank you guys. We will do Anchor, I promise, but not on this video. We will, though, tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow is Tuesday, so we won't be doing it tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night we can talk about Anchor, because I do want to do a video about Anchor. It's one of my favorite cryptos, and I will do that for you for sure. And GERT, we'll talk about GERT too, because I'm kind of dirty right now, man. They did me dirty and dirty. So I guess DeFi is supposedly out, guys. Unfortunately. So he said, I'm here. I am here for GERT. I'm here for GERT. All right. Well, hey, make sure to be here tomorrow's live stream. All right. We will do Anchor and we'll do GERT for both of you tomorrow. Okay. Mondays and Fridays live streams are going to be ICPs. Unless you guys want to sponsor the channel. If you want to sponsor it with GERT, we could do that. We could do something. Not breaking support. I have not heard anything about Express Crypto, guys. What we're doing Q&A right now. If we get 25 people on here during Q&A or before the end of this live stream, the best question will get $5 in ICP. If 2 people answer or have good questions, we get 30 people here, then we'll give away $10 in ICP. The questions have to be about ICP though. I forgot to mention that. Any question about ICP or comment, that's what I should have put on there. And then we'll give away that money. So, sorry, I got sidetracked. But no, I wanted to hear about the peeps from Express Crypto. I wanted to do a video about it. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. I do that sometimes. And I wanted to have one of them from Express Crypto on here so that we could do an interview with them. And then I think that would put everybody's mind at ease. Like if we could actually talk to one of those people that know what's going on, and like, you know, that would make people feel better, I think, for a little while. So that's what I'm going to say about that. And let them know, if you guys talk to him, let him know he's welcome to come on here if they want to do something like that. I'm open, you know, to doing that. So. Anchors at dream level prices. Okay. Yeah, we will look at that tomorrow for sure. And you guys, if you want to look at it tonight, you can for sure. ICP is the future. It does Bitcoin and Ethereum smart contract and makes them multi-bridge. So I know I was confusing a lot of you about the Bitcoin Ethereum integration. What I mean, and I figured out integration is just by DeFi and through smart contracts. And that's basically how Binance does it with Ethereum. They interact with, you know, their smart contracts. So integration just means that one smart contract can interact with another chain smart contract. That's what interaction is. And so yes, they both have bridges to, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum through smart contracts. And so, and they're working on that bridge right now. So, and they have I don't know what it's called, EVBP. There's like a bunch of, and then that's the moniker they use or whatever for it. But yeah, it's kind of complex, but you know, the developers love it. It's a developer's candy land. They just, you know, they can't get enough of it. And that's why I'm trying to be a catalyst. You know, I can't teach people how to build, you know, video games and stuff on the blockchain, but I am an advocate and a catalyst to try to push people over to build, developers to build on blockchains, because you want to follow where the developers are, but you want to also show the developers where the money's at. Because if you can lead developers to your projects, imagine if you can show the developers what projects are good and where they can make the money at. So you're not the one following the developers, you're the one leading the developers so to where you want them to go by showing them where the profit's at, because developers go where the money's at, right? And if all they have to do is learn a new coding language that they already spent years learning, and it's just like, you know, instead of learning say Spanish or what is a language that you can learn one and then there's a language really similar to it? That's what I'm talking about. Like if you learn a language and then, you know, hear a different language that's almost the same, but you didn't study that one, but you can kind of understand it because, you know, and that's the bonus that they have, you know, like, or like a young kid that can hear any language. You know, babies are pre-adept to learn any language from birth. So wherever they grow up, whatever language they hear, that's what they learn. So it's kind of like having a prerequisite in your brain to learn coding. And that's why I think regular developers will really thrive on the blockchains. And ICP is the one. That's where they need to go right now. There's only, I don't know, like, I don't know how many developers. I know there's a little thing that I have that showed me how many developers they had. It was either, I think it was 70 something or 30 something. That's what I don't remember. But they need more. I know they've had a lot more lately, but maybe they don't work with everybody either, though, because these are tight-knit organizations. So they might not just let everybody develop as a partner. Now, developing on the blockchain, I think anybody can develop a dApp. You can write your own smart contract and use the canister. Yeah, that I'm sure of. Anybody. That's the thing about these blockchains. Anybody can build on them. You might not be a developer that, you know, works for like Dfinity, but you can build on the Dfinity blockchain, like, and be a developer and in that sense, you kind of work for the Dfinity because you're working on the blockchain, right? And you're building the dApp. Just is the same sense as you would be working for Ethereum if you built a dApp on Ethereum, right? So it isn't like you technically work for them, but you work on them. It's like a port for ships, right? And there's all this business going on, and then you can do your certain business with it, and interact with it like developer. Isn't that cool to look at it? It's like a metropolis city crypto has become. And each different place is like an oasis that you can go to, like Ethereum's oasis or Bitcoin oasis. I'm going a little far there, but I'm just trying to maybe extract. What do you call that? Strategize? No, I don't know what that word is. Extravagize, where you glamorize. I don't know. Never mind. Too many words that I'm trying to think of. The market is rejecting the highs. Check out the live ICP USD trade. Do the USD trade. See, my mouth is just toast tonight. What makes ICP the better choice? Well, actually, the higher gas fees on Polygon right now are, it is 42.3 right now. I'm looking. You have a point though. The lower cost of entry for Polygon was a very, very, I don't know, like appealing, kind of like, I want to say like kind of, attractive. It pulls you in. It's like, man, that's cheap. Now, why would you use ICP instead now? Because right now ICP is a lot cheaper in gas fees than Polygon, and that is because of that yield farming game, the sunflower farmer thing, and that's why now Polygon, has a lot of gas fees because of that. And I don't know if they fixed that issue or if it's ongoing, but I would say with that, affecting the Polygon network, it would be better and more beneficial for somebody to go and, like, say, either build a coin or build, what were you saying? An app, a decentralized app over there. So yeah, it would cost less. It would cost you as a developer less money, and the profit return. That's the thing you got to look at as well, because when the price of the crypto goes up, the amount of stuff that you have locked in, and you're going to make more money on the dApp because it's on that specific blockchain, right? So if you're on Polygon and it's a $2 Polygon and it can only go up to like $3.50, you only have a certain amount of gains that you can rise, from Polygon, which is very limited right now because it's so far up there. Well, with internet computer prices, it's so far away from its all-time high. Like, we're talking 25x to its all-time high. There is so much more room for growth in the short term. Now, Polygon in the long term and internet, they're both going to do great, and they're both a good choice. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking bad about Polygon, because Polygon is amazing. It's one of my favorite cryptos. But internet computer is just a smarter choice right now. And that's not me. That's my real honest opinion on it. That isn't like my sponsored opinion. That's my real legit. I think that you could make more money. I think you could get in, if not for less, at least you could get in for around the same price. And I think that you could make more money in the long run with internet computer price building on it. And I think there's going to end up being more traffic, because as you see, I showed the narrative is flipped. That's why I was showing you this, and to show you that it was top 30 market cap crypto, but it shows you guys that internet computer is, the crypto that you're going to want to be interested in. So I'm even trying to get my brother to build a video game on there. If he there's a thing called Achievement Unblocked. Let's go look at that real quick before we end this, and then we're going to call it a night because we've reached almost our hour mark. But I want to show you this, and I don't think they've started it yet. And it's one of my favorite reasons and why I kind of actually got into ICP in the first place, even before I started making videos about it. Achievement unlocked. No, unblocked. Did I spell it wrong? Yeah, I did. I before E, except after C. There we go. Okay. I know I showed you guys this before, but I just want to talk about this real quick since we were talking about developers and why it would be beneficial to build over here. Well, you could make a lot of money developing over here as well. And I forgot to say that. Guys, developers, duh. Dfinity is giving away a ton of money to develop on there. That's why. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry I didn't say that. Now I kind of feel dumb. But why do you want to go build on Internet Computer instead of any other place? Well, it doesn't have anything to do with anything that I said. No, it does. That is all relevant. But the main reason is they're giving away a ton of money right now, a ton of it for developers. How do you do it? Just go in here like I did. I was like, what is this? Okay, team. Okay, ecosystem. Wait, developer grants? Okay, what is that? Wait, so they're paying people to make apps over here? How much money? Like, so I believe they have anywhere from 5,000 submit developer grant application. Okay. You can do your community awards program or this one. So guidelines. So the goal of this program is to catalyze growth over the internet computer ecosystem and make the internet computer accessible and approachable to more developers around the world by providing support to promising developers and teams. So current focus areas for the grant program include canister development kits, CDKs and agents, developer tooling, IDE, debuggers, logging libraries, infrastructure, oracles, asset bridges, integrations and APIs, chat, email, maps, apps, and open internet service. So they are doing a $5,000, $25,000, and $100,000 developer grant. So, and this is generally available as a follow-on to a smaller. Say if you got approved for one of the other ones and you did a good job and they want you to keep building, then they'll give you the bigger one. But there's lots of money to be made over here on the internet computer, guys. And if you don't get these grants, someone else is going to get this money and build on there. There is so much money to be made over here that I don't think Polygon does this. So I got lucky to find this, guys, and it was just for me kind of snooping around, being a nerd. Sometimes being a nerd is actually a good thing when it comes to stuff. Like I'm not a nerd, but I do nerdy things. So I don't know. I guess I'm a nerd. I don't care. I'm a crypto nerd for sure. But yeah, then you go through that whole process and all that. But that's one of the main reasons why it's the most beneficial to build on here. I don't if Polygon has something like that, which a lot of the blockchains probably do, but this one, I mean, the people are amazing. And I just think that this is the biggest project that is happening in crypto right now. And if you guys don't see it, then that's because the media didn't want you to see it. You know what I mean? There's a reason why they try to hide, or even if it got buried in the shuffle, or whatever the reason is, they're trying to stop you from, building. And these people are trying to help you build, and they're willing to fund it, guys. They are willing to just, throw, as long as you do a good job and, have something promising that will, benefit them. 100%. This is where it's at, and there's going to be a lot of money following, projects. So that's where you're going to want to build, guys. Dfinity, for sure. Top 30 crypto, guys. That's what I'm saying. Okay, top 30 crypto by market cap. That's another reason. I don't know what Polygon is, but I don't think it might be around top 30. Actually, I'm not going to say that because it probably is right up there. But yeah. Cool. I thought I was worried I left my head out, but that's the reasons, guys. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, and I hope you guys can take advantage of it as developers, as creators, as whatever your talents, wherever your talents lie. Bitcoin looks like it, might want to recover right now, guys. It's sitting at 42, but let's not count our ducks before they're hatched, because it could go up just like it did here, right? And then for another month, and then go retest that level again, and then be back down. So let me share that with you one more time. what I was talking about. So if it, if we go right here for about another month, like we did here, and then just kind of go up and then back down for one last boom before blow, and then we'll have another bigger, higher top. So we'll see. It might not work out that way, but it might. And Internet Computer, where is it sitting right now? 36.53. Okay. So we do have some serious resistance right here, but as long as we can, break out of it before, well, let's see, about 24 hours from now. In one day, if it doesn't break out from here, then we'll have to revisit what's going on. So, all right. I think that's going to about wrap it up, unless any of you have any more questions. Okay. Is Bitcoin pulling it back up? Now, ICP trades, what you're talking about, I don't know where the ICP trades are on this one. I would have to go look on Coinbase to look at the trades. I don't know where the trades are on here at all. The market, maybe? No. Yeah, bro, I really don't know where the trades are on here. So, all right. Well, you guys, I hope you can, get as much out of this as I have. I'm really trying to just, lift you guys up in this hard time and let you know the market is not over, guys. I really don't think that it is. I really think that it's going to happen the way that I think that it is. I can always be wrong because I've been wrong before. Especially I am, ultimately bearish, and but I know no matter what happens in a couple of years, we're going to be in the profit, even if it dumps. So I'm not worried about crypto. And I hope that you guys get to thinking the same way. Like, it doesn't matter if it goes down right now, we're good. It doesn't matter if it goes down to 30,000, we're good, because we know the future. And in a couple of years, if I have to, I'll wait. And then I'll have my whatever 10 grand turn into about 50 by then or something, So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye. And good Bitcoin. Bang!